What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Lewis, and on today's video we're going to be reviewing the all-new Columbia 300 Rally. Now, you guys know I have not liked any of the Columbia 300 balls, and I'm really hoping that that changes very soon because I'm getting up to here with these Columbia balls. This is the Rally. I do not like the colors at all. I think it is a very ugly bowling ball, but I don't really care what a ball looks like. I only care about what it rolls like. That's the biggest thing. Please consider subscribing to the channel if you want my continued, honest, unbiased reviews. I would super appreciate that. Link down below in the description to the chamois, the ball spinner, and the bowling ball, all in the description. If you want to order this jersey, efx.co, promo code Napoles10 gets you 10% off your entire order. All right, so let's talk about the Rally. It's the shifter core, which in 15 pounds has an RG of 2.47, a max differential of 0.050, and an intermediate differential of 0.015. So this is a very strong, early rolling core, and all of that is wrapped around the HK22C Formula One hybrid. So this is a strong, asymmetrical hybrid bowling ball that comes out of box at a 2000 finish. So very strong, early rolling core paired with the right amount of surface. And then with the layout, Casey, my ball driller, who at this point I just drop off stuff and he lays it out himself. I didn't ask him anything. This is just what he did. The layout we went with is 5 1/4 by 4.5 by 4. And so I'm hoping that I can really like this Rally because, like I said, I'm tired of saying that I don't like these Columbia 300 balls. And I don't know what it is, because it should all just be the same. Like, if I like the Hammer stuff, shouldn't I like the Columbia stuff? They all share covers. They all share, the HK stuff. Like, I don't know what's going on. We're going to be here at South Point on lane 1 on a fresh, typical house shot. We'll see you on the lanes. All right, so first shot coming up here with the Columbia 300 Rally. As always, or as lately, I'm going to try to do this all in one long take. The bowling center is busier than normal, so we'll see what that looks like. We're going to start pretty far left. This ball is pretty strong. Plus, you know, it hooks here in the mornings. Yeah, so it's pretty diggy, but it's also really forward down lane. I'm not seeing a whole lot of change of direction, but I am bowling, like, I'm pretty forward this morning. Like, I'm working on trying to stay a little bit more behind it, and I think that's why it's making it be so smooth. So we'll wipe the oil off here. And you know, I was pretty critical in the intro about the colors being ugly, but when it swirls down lane, it actually looks pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty good. I forgot to mention, I went 1 and 1 left on that. And I think that it looks pretty good so far. I want to see how fast this ball is going to lane shine. And I want to see if this is going to be only a game 1 type of ball, or if this is going to be a ball that I can stay in for like long term, if that makes sense. Because 2000's not a ton of surface, and the core is not like super strong. So let's see. Oh, I got that right. Okay, so that tells me that that ball's pretty versatile, because I got it right and I thought it was gonna bail, and it actually, not shaped, but it came around the corner, responded to the friction nicely, and went through the pins pretty nicely as well. I think I'm throwing the ball pretty good right now. Like I said, I've been working on trying to eliminate that hitch as much as possible, but also trying to be a little bit more forward instead of really coming around the ball. So let's see if we can keep on here with the strikes. Oh, yeah. I got that in a little bit. I think that I should probably create some angle, but that also wasn't very good wasn't a very good shot overall. So I'm not gonna freak out too much, just make a better shot. We'll reset this rack here. I mean, I will say I'm pretty pleasantly surprised, right? If, you know, it flares a considerable amount, but no amount of oil can stop my chamois. Wink, wink. So this shot, we're just gonna make a better shot. We're not really gonna make a move. Just execute better. Oh, wow. Okay, let me tell you, I blinked like 3 times, like this, like blink, 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 throughout that approach. I don't know what the hell happened on that shot, but physically, that horrible. Wow, talk about a squirrel moment. That was hilarious. Again, shameless plug of my chamois here. I got a new one coming out here pretty soon. Oh, that was terrible. All right, so that was 2 pretty bad shots in a row, I'm not gonna lie. Loft, but that was operator error. That had nothing to do with the ball. When I've made good shots, this rally has looked really good. That did hook quite a bit, but I also lofted it, and it also was not as fast as my last couple shots. So that's something to definitely keep in mind there. I'll throw a good one here, and if I have to move, I definitely will. But before I move, let's make a good shot. Okay. I mean, there was a little bit of loft, little lofty loft, but it was a much better shot, and it hooked a ton. We're gonna move in. So this is where the ball testing really comes into play. We got lined up on the fresh and we struck. Now the lanes are transitioning a little bit. Now let's make a move. And if it looks good, then that tells me that we got something here. And if not, maybe it's just a one-trick pony. So we're gonna move 2 and 1 left here. I might have missed left on that shot if I'm being honest. Ever since that shot where I like blinked 3 or 4 times, I have not thrown it good. I probably need a little break, a little reset. But in these one takes, we don't do that. So let's wipe this oil and make that same move and see what this looks like. We're only 6 minutes into this one take, so we don't, we still got quite a bit of ways to go. Oh, ticket number 00. No, missed left again. I mean, that struck, but I think it only struck because it was fast. I missed left, like a lot. That was a horrible shot. So when the ball comes back, we'll just make a better shot. Yeah, I thought I was throwing it pretty good at the beginning. And then the last couple shots have not been good. So let's get those hips open, make sure we get this one going to the right. There we go. And this ball's good. It's ugly. I don't like the colors of this ball at all, but this is a good bowling ball. The fact that I can get left and it continues to come around the corner, and it should, right? It's a hybrid, but it has a lot of surface, so you'd be surprised. I would almost compare this to the Hypnotize, like the Columbia version of the Hypnotize, from a ball motion perspective. But this is a good ball. Columbia 300 Rally. Good Good ball. Yeah, good ball. Good ball. You know, I've been hypercritical about Columbia, and just like I have with Radical, but when they come out with a good ball, I call them like I see them. This ball's a good one. Colors, again, not so much. So this would probably be the last shot here of the Columbia 300 Rally. Every good shot I've thrown has struck. So let's just make another good shot and wrap it up. Oh, a lot of loft. Horrible shot, but it struck. And we're gonna wrap it up with that one. It's strong. 5 1/4 inch pin still forces me pretty far left, but it creates traction and it doesn't bail down lane. That's the big thing that I'm looking at when I think about this rally. So is it a good ball? Yes. I hate the colors. It's kind of messing with me a little bit down lane. But the rally is a good ball. We'll see you guys on the next one.